How to use Jibble attendance software for small business. Hello, hope you're doing great. I'm your host Jason, and in this beginner-friendly tutorial, I'll show you how to use Jibble, one of the easiest and most powerful time and attendance tracking tools for small businesses. If you run a cleaning crew, a retail store, or a remote team or cafe, this tool is perfect for helping you track your team's hours, attendance, and even location, all in one place. And in this tutorial, I'll walk you through everything step by step using a sample business. Let's say Sunbeam Cleaning Services. So let's get started. The first thing you will need to do is go onto jibble.io, and from there you're going to tap on Start Now, or you could select Track Time for free. And you can choose your industry and you'll be able to sign up with your name and email address. So for this example, I have already started, so I have signed up. All I'll need to do now is tap on Create a New Organization, and then from there you can select whether you like to monitor time and attendance, review hours or payroll, track time and activity projects, and track my own time. Now I'm just going to tap on Continue. So I'm going to add in my organization name, and then we'll pick this up from the dashboard. Once you're signed in, you can close the pop-up, and as you can see, our Jibble dashboard is simple and clean. On the left-hand corner, I want you to pay attention to the options. First, you have the dashboard option, which will give you a quick overview of everything that is going on in your Jibble account. Next, we have timesheets. With this, you'll be able to view worked hours. So we'll show you how to set up your timesheet later on. And you can also see live location, which you can use to track your employees. You can also set up time off, and you can use reports for attendance and payroll. And I'll also be showing you how to set up all of these features. So the first thing I want you to do is go over to the left hand corner, and you're going to select settings, and you're going to tap on people. From here, you'll be able to add your first employee. So we're just going to tap on I'll Explore Myself, and you'll tap on Add Members in the top right hand corner. After you have done that, you can choose to either invite by link, or you can simply fill in the member name. So for instance, let's say I will add Jessica. So let's do that real quick. And Jessica will be a field cleaning agent. So we can fill in her email address right here. After filling in our email address, you'll tap on Save. So let me add an email address and phone number real quick. Once we have added Jessica, as you can see right there, she has been added. I'll be showing you how to also edit the different roles and so on. So if we were to tap on Jessica's profile, you can see that it has been added right here. And once you have selected the profile, you could tap on the pencil. From there, you'll be able to set up the billable rate. You can also edit all of the different options. You'll be able to set up a pin for her to sign up, and you can also scroll down and you can edit the rest of information. So there are numerous editing options you have, or you can personalize it to your liking. Once you have added your employees, the next thing I want you to do is go over to the left hand menu option once more, and from here you're going to select Activities and Projects. So we'll select Activities and Projects. And activities let you track what your team is working on. So for example, different client jobs or job types. So tap Add Activity in the top right hand corner. And from there, you can type in, for example, we could type in residential cleaning. So let me do that real quick. After typing in residential cleaning, from there you can put group assignees, but you'll need to be on the premium plan to do that. And you could also add in a quick description, and you can also color code it, as that will help you with memory and also grouping them in a proper order. Once you're finished, you'll tap on Save, and you can see that we have added our first activity. You can also add projects by tapping on Projects right here. You can go over to the top right hand corner, and you can add projects, and you'll be able to assign it to others. So we could tap on Add Project. You can give the project a name. Then from there, you can select client, and you could add your first client by tapping on Create New Client. Then you can add in description, and you can also add a location for the client, and you can tap on Add Assignee, and from there you'll be able to assign it to a member. So we could select members and we could assign it to Jessica, or we could assign it to a different member and then tap on save. So that's how you'll be able to create projects and tasks using Jibble. Another thing that I also want to tell you when it comes onto Jibble, with this platform your employees can quickly clock in. Now, for example, let's say Jessica would like to clock in. There are numerous options that she can use. She can either choose to use the mobile app, the desktop dashboard, or a shared tablet kiosk, which is great for physical job sites. To clock in, all employees will need to do is just tap on clock in and select the activity and optionally add a note or selfie. So for instance, Jessica can clock in at a client location and attach a selfie for verification. You can enable geolocation and facial recognition and clock in restrictions by going to settings. So we could go over to settings from the left hand menu option, and from there you'll be able to set it up. As you can see, numerous different features that you can set up. So we could select time tracking. After selecting time tracking, you can select I'll try now, and you can select the different features. As you can see right here, device restrictions. Select the platforms your team members and managers are allowed to clock in and clock out from. So we have mobile apps, web browsers, desktop apps. If you like to also use shared kiosks, you could tap on the pencil and then you could select it. So you have different options as you can see right there. You can also scroll down, and from there you will be able to set up face recognition, and you can see the different options that you can enable. Majority of these options are not available on the free plan. Some of them are only available on a premium plan, but you can use it if you want. Another thing that you can also do is by tapping on work schedules, you'll be able to set up a work schedule. So you can see right here, add your work schedule. After tapping on add your work schedule, from here you'll be able to create your weekly work schedule as you can see right there. So you can select when your week starts, and you can also select the time you would like to start working. So you can add that in. You can choose whether you like it to be flexible, fixed, or weekly. So you have numerous options you can use to edit it. You can also add breaks as you can see right there, add a deduction. There are numerous options that you can set up as you can see right there, and you could assign this schedule to a particular member once you're on the premium plan. Now, once your team starts clocking in, Jibble automatically creates timesheets. So what I want you to do is go over to the left hand menu option and you're going to select timesheets. Once you have selected timesheets, from there you will see all of your employees, and you'll be able to see their daily and weekly total hours. You'll also be able to see any breaks that they have taken, any overtime if enabled, and a full audit trail of each punch. You can also filter by date, employee, or activity, and edit or approve timesheets if needed. This is helpful when it's time to process payroll or bill clients for time based on services. Now, let's say it's the end of the week and you want to export data. All you'll need to do is go over to the left hand menu option and select reports. Once you have selected reports, we can tap on no, I'll try by myself. And from there, you could select attendance report as you can see right here. But again, you'll need to go onto their paid plan. After selecting attendance report, you'll get a clear breakdown of the total hours worked, attendance percentage, tardiness, and time by activity or client. You can export reports as Excel, CSV, or PDF, which is great for sharing with your accountant or payroll system. Another thing that you can also do when it comes onto Jibble, you'll be able to manage your settings and permissions. So what do I mean by this? With this platform, you'll be able to set up who can customize their work week, and you can also set up time tracking rules, who can edit their time entries, break policies, and so on. To do all of this, you can go over to the left hand menu option. From here, for instance, we could set like time off and holidays. After you have done that, all you need to do now, you can set it up. So you could give the calendar a name. So let's say, for instance, I'll call it work. After doing that, you can see select country or region. So let's say we were to select United States. So we can type it in right there. After selecting United States, you could also select region and you can choose to add manually. After tapping on add manually, members not assigned to specific calendar will follow the default. And you're just going to tap on save. You can choose to go to people settings to view or edit members and groups assignment for this calendar. So we're going to tap on save right here. After you have tapped on save, from here you can choose to add holidays by tapping on add holiday. And you can create the holiday by filling in the holiday name, the start date and the end date. Then you will tap on save. So that's how you'll be able to create holidays. You can also tap on time off policies, and from here you'll be able to edit the time off policy. So you can go over to the top right hand corner, tap on add time off policy, and you can fill in the paid and unpaid time off policies. So there are numerous options that you can set up. As with Jibble, persons will be able to request time off and you'll be able to view it. So to view time off, you'll go over to the top left hand corner and select time off. After doing that, if someone had added a time off, you'll be able to view it in this section. And this is also the section where your employees will be able to request time off. And that's it. That's how to use Jibble to track time, manage attendance, and simplify team operations. Even if you're running a small business like our example, which was a cleaning service. With just a few clicks, you can turn your phone into a time clock, track hours down to the second, and run reports with full transparency. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple, powerful software tutorials like this. And thank you for supporting and watching this channel.